The Volkswagen Karmann Ghia is one of the most iconic cars ever produced, blending style, elegance, and simplicity in a way that captured the hearts of enthusiasts around the world. Introduced in the mid-1950s, the Karmann Ghia was the result of a unique collaboration between Volkswagen, German coachbuilder Karmann, and Italian design house Ghia. This partnership produced a car that stood out not for its performance, but for its timeless beauty and distinctive personality. Unlike other vehicles of its time, the Karmann Ghia was not about speed or raw power, it was about design, craftsmanship, and the joy of driving something that made people turn their heads. Built on the reliable Volkswagen Beetle platform, the Karmann Ghia shared the same durable engine and mechanical simplicity that made the Beetle so beloved. It came with an air-cooled flat-4 engine positioned at the rear, which delivered modest power but impressive dependability. This mechanical setup made the Karmann Ghia easy to maintain and affordable, yet it looked far more expensive than it actually was. With its flowing lines, low stance, and hand-finished bodywork, the car was described by many as a poor man's Porsche. While it didn't match Porsche in performance, it certainly rivaled it in style. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Karmann Ghia was the craftsmanship involved in its construction. Unlike mass-produced cars of the era, much of the bodywork was hand-shaped and welded, giving each car a sense of individuality and artisanal quality. The design was curvaceous and elegant, with smooth fenders, a rounded nose, and a roofline that flowed seamlessly into the rear. It had a minimalist charm, avoiding excessive ornamentation while maintaining a graceful and refined appearance. This aesthetic helped it age gracefully, and even decades later, the Karmann Ghia is considered one of the most beautiful cars Volkswagen has ever produced. The interior of the Karmann Ghia reflected the same philosophy of simplicity and elegance. It featured a driver-focused cockpit with basic controls, comfortable seating, and a surprisingly airy feel for a small coupe or convertible. The car was never intended as a luxury vehicle, but its design made it feel special. The convertible version, introduced shortly after the coupe, added another layer of appeal, letting drivers enjoy open-air motoring with the same Italian-inspired styling. Performance-wise, the Karmann Ghia was modest, but it was never designed to be a sports car. Early models came with engines producing less than 40 horsepower, and even later models with larger engines remained relatively slow by sports car standards. However, the car made up for this with its nimble handling, lightweight design, and the sheer pleasure of being behind the wheel of something so beautifully crafted. It was a car for cruising rather than racing, for being seen as much as for getting somewhere. Over the years, the Karmann Ghia gained a loyal following. It became a popular choice for drivers who wanted something more stylish than the Beetle but without the cost of a Porsche or other high-end European cars. It was particularly successful in the United States, where its exotic looks and affordable price made it a favorite among young drivers and car enthusiasts alike. Production lasted from 1955 until 1974, during which time more than 445,000 coupes and nearly 80,000 convertibles were built. Today, the Karmann Ghia is a highly sought-after classic. Collectors value its timeless design, hand-built quality, and connection to the golden era of Volkswagen. Restored examples command high prices at auctions, while original survivors are treasured for their authenticity. The car has also become a popular base for restorations, custom builds, and even electric conversions, proving its lasting versatility. Ultimately, the Volkswagen Karmann Ghia remains an enduring symbol of how design and craftsmanship can elevate even the simplest of platforms into something extraordinary. It was never the fastest or most advanced car of its time, but it captured a spirit of elegance and accessibility that still resonates today. More than half a century later, the Karmann Ghia continues to turn heads and inspire admiration, a true classic that represents the beauty of thoughtful design paired with everyday practicality.